Carrie from Stretch Chi. It's Wednesday. We're going to stretch our lats today. You're going to love this stretch. I absolutely love it, and it's totally a class favorite. So get excited. For those of you who are returning, thanks for being here. I am working my way up towards 12,000 followers. That's my goal. Right now there's not a lot, but we're getting closer. So for those of you who are watching who have not subscribed, help me out. It'd be so great. It's awesome. All you do is click that little button there in the corner that looks like a play button. That's the subscription button. So click there and help me reach my goal, and also help you stretch a bunch, all right? Also, for those of you who are brand new, you should subscribe too. But also, you need to know a little bit about Ki-Hara before you get started. And Ki-Hara is the method that we do here. It's a resistance stretching method. And you'll need to understand. So I've made a video, a short video called Watch First Ki-Hara Rules. It's up there. You're gonna watch that video. It's about 3 minutes long, and then you come right back to this one and you'll be able to do the stretch understanding Ki-Hara. But otherwise I would have to explain it every single time. Nobody wants that. So go ahead and watch that video and then come on back here, okay? All right, my friends, let's do this lat stretch. You're gonna go onto all fours. It's almost like if you were gonna do like cat-cow position, right? But from here, I want you to take your right arm and reach it all the way to the left corner of your mat. So you're like reaching across your body. So you'll activate your lats by trying to pull your hand like through the floor towards your right knee. But of course the floor is there, so you're not really gonna move. You're just gonna resist, and you'll feel activation here. Now from here, I want you to take the pressure off of your left hand. You can leave it there for support if you need it, or you can put it behind your back, whatever feels good. And then from here, you'll sit back. I'm still pulling with my right arm, and as I sit back, I feel the stretch along the right side of my body. You pull up for strength, and back for stretch. You'll notice that I'm not coming way up front when I pull up. I'm only coming up as far as I still feel like I can pull with my arm. So you just go back and forth. What I don't want to do is come forward so far that I put my weight down on this hand in the front. I don't want to actually feel like I'm leaning into my front hand. I want to feel like that front hand is pulling back. And as you pull back, you're going to feel this through your side body on the right side. Now what's awesome about this stretch is that you can do some fascia stretching too. So to stretch out the fascia, stay at the bottom here in your deep stretch, keep resisting, and just wiggle your hips back and forth a little. It's kind of awesome. You can also do a little twisting and turning, so you can turn up to the left. You can also turn to the right, like look under your armpit. And then my personal favorite is to tap your fingers while you're in this deep stretch. It's amazing how intense that is. Such a small movement. It doesn't look like it should be a big deal, but it is when you're in that deep stretch. We can do a couple more, and then we'll switch sides. Now, as you know, if you've watched these before, or if you watched another video, we are always taking information from these stretches. So if you feel anything other than a stretch to the side of your body, it should be right here. If you feel anything different, like if you feel it up in your deltoids up here, or if you feel it behind your shoulder blades, or if you feel your lower back, then you need to do some problem solving, okay? What you should feel is like anything from here down through your torso, okay? If you don't feel that, do some problem solving. So the way that you problem solve is you go down to the description below this video, where all the words are, and there's a link there, and you just click on that link. You'll put in your name and your email, and really the only thing I use the email for is to send you these videos. So if you can unsubscribe from that at any time, and I totally don't spam you, so don't even worry about that. But put in your info, it'll spit you out a link for another video, and you do those stretches. There are about 4 or 5 stretches that help you to unlock what's happening here, and then you can come back and try this stretch. Problem solving is kind of amazing, and really, like, I can't even express to you guys how cool it is. Basically, just doing these stretches in themselves will give you better results than a lot of other stretches that you probably tried before in your life, but that's not the end point. Like, that's just one piece of the pie. Your body is like this big, giant pie piece. And there are all these things happening all at once. And so we have to stretch other things to make different things open up. It's kind of like if you had a big clock full of gears, and there's like one gear that's stuck, like maybe there's a little piece of sand somewhere, that everything else stops and it won't move. So basically, if you're not feeling the stretch, if there's some reason that it's just not working right for you, it could be because you have a little grain of sand somewhere else. And the problem solving video helps you find that little grain of sand, pull it out, and then get back to the actual stretch. It's not really a grain of sand, it's just your muscles, but it's kind of how it works. So there's a method to it, and it's very important that you understand that it's not just one stretch that will create an opening for you. Like if you're having trouble with the stretch, continuing to do the stretch over and over again is not going to fix it. It's not going to give you any benefit, and in fact, it might actually cause harm. So make sure that if you're feeling anything other than a good stretch through your lats here, that you address the other issues. And you do that by just clicking that link below, get that problem solving video, okay? Super easy. Let's do the other side. So you're gonna come down onto all fours, bring your left arm across your body, and then add resistance by trying to pull your left hand through the floor towards your left knee. But of course the floor will stop you, but you want that pulling feeling. Then sit back into the stretch while you continue to pull with your left hand. And then use your left arm to pull you back up. Your right arm is there for moral support and balance, but it doesn't necessarily need to be there. You could even put it behind your back if that feels safe to you. And you just go back and forth. Now notice that I'm only coming up about this high, so I still feel this pulling feeling with my hand. And then you sit back for your stretch. And once you've done a couple of these, you can start to add the fascial stretch again. So as you come down, find some wiggle in your hips. It's a slow motion and I'm still resisting with my left hand. You can twist, you can look at it, hello. You can also go the other way. And you can tap your fingers. And that really reaches through all through here. So you should feel this stretch all through your lats on the left side, your side body. Oh, so good. Up for strength and down for stretch. Now remember to be really aware of yourself, aware of your body and what you're feeling. If you feel the stretch anywhere other than here, like if it's in the back like by your shoulder blades, or it's up on the top, or if you feel your low back, or if it just doesn't feel good at all, then you're gonna wanna try that problem solving video, just like I said before. You guys know the drill, just down the description, all right? Okay, my friends, thank you so much for being here today. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like these videos, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments how Ki-Hara is finding you and how you're finding Ki-Hara. I'd love to hear your success stories, so let me know. And that's all I've got for today. So I will see you guys on Monday for leg day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.